Hey, what's going on everybody? Today I'm going to be installing the new Sony SU-WL855 flat mount TV bracket. So I already have it unpackaged right here. You have the back plate that goes on the wall. You have this piece that actually allows you to pull it out and tilt it 22 degrees. Comes with the bolts. You connect this piece to this piece. Over here, it comes with bolts to connect it to the wall with drywall brackets. I don't recommend those, but try to find studs. Over here, I believe these are corner cushions, so the TV edge doesn't hit the wall. Because the TV I'm going to be using this with is the Master Series A9G. This is a 55-inch, and it's a really thin bevel, so definitely want to protect those corners. So we'll see what I'm going to be if I put those on. I'll probably just be careful. It'll be going on this wall. I have a laser level already set up perfectly. That's where it's going to go in the center and that height. The tools I'll be using is, as you can see, a laser level. I have the Zep streak-free cleaner. This is one of the best glass cleaners that I ever used. It does have ammonia, but if you use it safely and you don't breathe in, it'll be good and it'll give you a really nice result, especially for a nice screen. Also, you can get levels if you want. I do have the laser level, but I am gonna check it twice with that. I have a smaller one as well. Stud finder, you gotta measure tape to find the center of the wall. And I have a electronic one. This is to cut some wire strips right there. So you need a marker, a bits, you have some drill bits, a wrench just in case. You have a drill. The only reason I'm going to use a drill is I like to use my drill set. I'll be using a 13mm because these are 1/2 inch bolts to screw right into the wall, into the studs. I like to start it out with my drill on the lower speed. Then I finish it off with, you'll use like a 1/2 inch on a wrench, so you can fine tune it and it won't destroy anything. Yeah, so that's all the stuff. First, I'm gonna begin putting this bracket on that wall. Should be fairly simple. I'm just gonna mark the locations of the studs. I already know where they are, and put that on. I'll be putting these bolts with these washers through holes like this. So they gave you plenty. So hopefully won't fall into dead space. All right, so I marked out where the studs are. I have a stud going right here, another one going right here. This is the center of the room. And I'll be using this portion and this one over here. I'm actually gonna be connecting this to the wall using drywall screws initially while I secure it with the bolts. I'll show you how to. All right, so I just put it on the laser line right there. And I actually just installed 2 screws so far, drywall screws, using the lines provided. It's provided in the actual bracket. It's kind of being hidden by the laser beam, but this will ensure you that you have a straight line. So as you can see, it goes right along the line. It's perfectly straight. It's connected with 2 drywall screws, and it actually is very sturdy alone. I'm actually going to leave them in, just why not. And here I used a long level. This place is right on top. So as you can see, it's pretty good. and I'll show you. Alright, so the next step, you're gonna wanna get your drill and you're gonna wanna find the lines that equate to your holes on your bracket, and you're gonna wanna drill right where it is, just so your screw goes in a little easier. And yeah, I'll show you. Another good reason to pre-drill is so you know that you hit wood. So I hit wood in every single drill. I pre-drilled, so now I'll know every single time I'm looking at the TV, it's secure. Next, you'll want to vacuum all that out. Next, we're going to attach these bolts. You're going to want a 13mm bit. You're going to get a washer, put that through, and they'll go right into those holes like that. I'll be using my drill and finishing it off. Alright, so I just finished screwing it in with my drill. Not all of them went in all the way, probably due to the fact it's probably Craftsman, not Milwaukee, but better than Ryobi. But anyways, with that said, I'll have to finish it old school with one of these, which is fine. Got a ways to go on these, but they go on pretty easily. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So actually take that back about Craftsman. It actually got really hard, especially with this. This old timber, so these bolts are really secure. I don't even know if Milwaukee could have done that. I should have put it on hammerhead, but it's late, so I'm not trying to disturb anybody. But yeah, next step, I'll be putting on this, and I'll have to cut all these little plastic zip ties. So, so now I have all the zip ties disconnected. Now I'll be connecting it using these right here. These are the WS1. So those will be connecting right here, 2 and 2, and they will go into here. And I'll show you how that looks. All right, so I have this installed. You have to connect the bolts, one screw right here, one screw right there, and they're the screws closer to the plate. They also give you options over here, so you can either slide to the right or left, adjust it, but I'm doing it right in the center. So you're gonna wanna use the ones that are closest to the bracket itself. I also used my laser level, so I can know I'm exactly in the center, going down, using the screw right here as a reference. So that's perfectly installed. And next I'll be installing the TV. So the final step is to attach this bracket right here on the back of your TV. Your TV should have already screws installed. You just take them out and put this bracket on. There's gonna be another screws right here that you're gonna have to remove before you put the TV on the mount, because then it's harder to take it off. You have to push it to undo the screw. That just happened to me. So make sure you undo all the screws first. There's gonna be another screw that goes into here. You're gonna have to have someone help you lift it. And what happens is the TV just sits right, this bracket just sits right on top of this lip right here that's connected to the wall mount. Just sits right on top of this big indent, and it has strong magnets. And that's sufficient to hold it enough, but adding these 2 screws really secures it. So I'll show you what it looks like when I push it against the wall. Right now I have it tilted about 22 degrees, and it seems to look really nice. So I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. So that's the final product. Came out really nice, really easy to do. Goes really close to the wall. That magnet actually helps pull it closer to the wall. I noticed when I pushed it, it made like a click sound. I'll show you at different angles. So as you can see from this corner view, looks really nice. I'm actually very happy with it. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and please subscribe.